Car Meets, a place that was once beautiful but has since become a resting ground for broken egos. And you might ask me how. How did we get to this low of a point? And to answer that question, I think it's best we turn our attention to somewhere that still does it right.
Stay with me. 真夜中のドアを叩き帰らないでと泣いた
Japan has been a key staple in car culture since it existed.
And with the late 90s and early 2000s seeing the rise of names like Smokey Nagata with his Top Secret tuning company, it wouldn't take long for the rest of the world to catch on, with Top Secret actually featuring in the UK's Max Power magazine in 1998. And this would actually spark massive change across the world, with lots of countries seeing the rise of JDM style in their own car scenes. There was something just so fresh and raw about the way things were done. No one was arguing, there wasn't much of a competitive nature, it was just friends going out and showing off the things they've done to their cars over the weekends and enjoying them, driving them the way they should be driven. And they almost had their own code or morals. Spirited driving was saved and waited until the early hours of the morning when no one else would be on the road. And everyone was welcomed with open arms. It was a tight-knit family almost. And even to this day, with harsh crackdowns from the Japanese police using things like AI cameras which can use your phone's GPS to track speed and where you went during the night, that code is still very much alive. Car Meets are friendly, thoughtful and respectful, while still finding the time to be crazy and that perfect amount of reckless. So why is it that that good etiquette has managed to stick in Japan but seemingly slipped everywhere else? Meets in places like the US and the UK have become breeding grounds for drama and clout chasing. What was once just a beautiful display of everyone's personal artwork has turned into a battle of horsepower and who's the quickest. And in my personal opinion, I think social media has a lot to do with this. Builds that were once unheard of and completely insane have now become normalised and expected. People aren't as impressed with a clean and simple build. And it's not even their fault. We've been force-fed with unrealistic ideas of what your car should be through short-form media. If all you're seeing online is these rich trust fund kids with ridiculous builds, you're gonna inevitably feel like your build isn't good enough. And I've seen that switch firsthand in the UK, where I live. Meets aren't as friendly anymore. You turn up and people judge your car straight away. They critique it from its flaws rather than seeing its perfections. And don't get me wrong, if you look in the right places, there's still some very good meets to go to out there where everyone is still friendly and there is still that family style of connection, but it's nowhere near as easy to come by as it once was. And over here, that code of respect has kind of been lost. Spirited driving is done in the middle of the street at a time where it inconveniences other people on the roads and at times even endangers people or has killed people. And for that exact reason, the police have just cracked down so much harder than they once did. Meets get shut down almost instantly before anyone even has a chance to have fun or display their skills with their driving. And people that aren't into the car scene have heard about these things that happen at meets and they instantly make an assumption on what they think's going on. If they see a car meet, they phone it in straight away to the police. And I honestly can't even say I blame them. I understand why. And I think in the UK especially, that's where that divide is made. If we could gain back enough of that level of respect for others in the community, I truly think it would change it for the better. And like I said, this isn't every single meet. If you look hard enough, you will find the good ones. There are a lot of people bringing back the idea of static meets, and I think it's a great thing. I personally attend a meet every 2 weeks that is a static meet, and everyone just goes and talks, has a great time, shows off what they've done to their car, and it really brings you back to how it used to be. So to answer that question of whether I think car meets are dying or not, I would have to say I don't think they are. I just think that to an extent we've lost that code and that respect that once brought everyone together, but by no means do I think it's fully gone. We just need to find it again. And by that I don't mean we need to stop having fun at meets and doing things that we technically shouldn't do. I just think that we should go back to doing them the right way. So to kind of just sum it up, I don't think car meets are dying. I think the people that say that just don't understand what it takes to keep them alive, and we all just have to play our role in doing that. So I hope this video reaches the right people, because I know there is like-minded people out there that see this, and I hope you all enjoyed this video as well. Obviously everything's just my opinion, but I enjoy sharing it. So if I never see you again, I just want to say thank you for watching. But if you enjoyed this video and do decide that you want to subscribe, then I do make these videos every chance I get. So I'll hope to see you in the next one. But with that, everyone stay safe out there, and I hope you have a good one.